login to bit 365. And now we do start with the Tadcaster spread it onto that left wing there, but it's gone over everyone. It's going to be an early throw for Stocksbridge. This time they've been effective for free kicks, not so much corners as it's another one in. There's a pushing on the steel player there, it's gone through everyone, and it's passed to Nodder here. Nodder trying to create him some space, he tries to clip it back in. Goodwin gets the header on it, and it's in the air, well played by Harry Fist. To the left to Tremalio turns and shoots, and it's in for Tadcaster, and Tadcaster with their very first opportunity in the game have taken the lead, and it's through the man who scored 2 goals in their last game against Lincoln United. It is against the run of play, and it's a melee in the box, lots of Stocksbridge trying to get onto the end of it, and eventually they clear, so Tadcaster come close to making it 2-0 there. The long throw's gone through to Cross here, Cross passes it to Partridge, and Partridge slips as he shoots. It's an incredible opportunity. I'm surprised Cross didn't take it himself. I'm trying to cut in and shoot, and in the end it's well over, so bit of danger there. Tadcaster showing some danger there. Same here on the right hand side, he's facing up with Trench, puts the ball in, it's gone here to Tadcaster man, the sign challenge blocks the initial attempt, it's now gone the second time's blocked, gone again, another shot, blocked again. It is Russell there putting the ball onto the right hand side of Mullican. He passes it forward here to Tremalio, takes a shot, and it's just wide. Tadcaster, and that is going to be half time, so it's 1-0 to Tadcaster Albion here as the game has kicked off, and Finlaw here spreads it out to the left-hand side. And Nodder's going to get it. Nodder's going to try and turn. And it's now gone to Partridge. There's a lot of calamity in the box. There's a trip in the box. It's a penalty kick to Stocksbridge as Partridge is chipped in the box, and it's an opportunity for the Steels to equalise. Not being forced into any major saves yet, but he's just, and it's gone, and it's in. He's got to send it straight down the goal. Josh Nodder. It's 1-1. The Steels are back in this game. Nodder finally gets number 10 in this season. Not a very quick run up there. He absolutely took me by surprise there. The side where Nodder's picked it up, and Nodder's got a bit of space, and he's got plenty of men in the box. Nodder puts the cross in. It's just going to be collected by Fisk. And this is a much better Stocksbridge in this half so far. The turns. Nodder's going to shoot. It's blocked. Nodder's going to try and get to the end of it. He does. He gets to the end of one, but that one's right at the goalkeeper there. Out by Burton though. And it's only gone to Finlaw. Finlaw takes a shot. It's wide. It forward to Cross here. Cross takes a shot. It's quickly taken, but it's well wide. For Goodwin. Goodwin's going to try and put the ball. Oh, he's going to take the touch actually and push in. He's cut inside here. Goodwin passes it here to Nodder. Nodder takes a shot. It's just over, and it should have been 2-1 really. Man, Partridge puts the ball in the end. Shut down by Nodder. Nodder shoots. It's just over, and another chance from Nodder in the box. That has just gone over. Oh, it's actually full time. Sorry about that. It's full time here. That's what he's blown for. Sorry, I can't hear the whistles there. It is full time here between Tadcaster and Stocksbridge Park Steel.
We welcome today's visitors, Brighouse Town, and South Yorkshire's top non-league side, Stocksbridge Park Steels.
Hello and welcome to the Eco Power Environmental Stadium. I'm Adam Allcroft, the media manager here at Stocksbridge Park Steels, and we will be providing you live commentary of this Northern Premier League East match between Stocksbridge Park Steels and Cleethorpes Town, with a rowdy away support in tow here to support the Owls. Make it, not those Owls, a different sort of Owls to what we're used to in Sheffield, coming to the Eco Power today. So it's a very exciting match for us here today, with Stocksbridge Park Steels obviously mid-table, slim mathematical chance of the playoffs, but in reality more about consolidating now for the rest of the season, getting ready, maybe having a look, see what will be ready for next season. Been a very positive season, Ian Richards' first season in charge of the club, and I think everyone here is very positive about the future. There's a reason these Cleethorpes fans travelling are in such good humours and good song here today. That's because they're in the promotion race. And they are third in the table right now. They are one of the form sides in the league. They have stuttered over the last couple of games. Matches against Liversidge and Stockton will do that to you. But they're going to be likely in the playoffs at the end of the season. And they will want to keep the likes of Mask and Liversidge on their toes coming into the end of the year as well. For Stocksbridge, the job is simple. Spoil the party on the seaside today. Even though we aren't on the seaside, that was last week when we were at Bridlington. So, let's read out the teams for you today. For Stocksbridge, there are no changes since last week's 0-0 draw with Bridlington Town. So the team is as follows: Mikey Roxburgh in net, then it's Jordan Lemon, Michael Trench, Sam Finlaw, Lee Cooksey, Reese Fielding, Curtis Turner. Your captain for today is Ross Goodwin, with Luke Mangum having his last game of suspension, Ben Partridge, Josh Nodder and Nathaniel Crofts. The bench is Jack Tinker, Alex O'Connor, Nick Guest, Andy Ring. So as the team is coming out here now, so Cleethorpes' team is Tom Jackson in net, Tim Lowe, Lawrence McKay, Finley Shrimpton, Jordan Cook, Ben Middleton, Sam Topless, Alex Flett, who is the captain for Cleethorpes today, Jack McMenemy, Brodie Robertson and Luke Loss. On the bench is Josh Mauler, Liam Dickens, Curtis Morrison, Harry Middleton and Scott Vernon. That is a man to watch from the bench today, a former Scottish Cup winner with Aberdeen and a Blackpool icon from the opposite coast to Cleethorpes, obviously a man who likes his seaside towns.
Ladies and gentlemen, with our club organising its volunteers to be where we are today. It was with great sadness that this week we had to announce that Marina Kenny, one of our longest service volunteers, has passed away. Marina was a volunteer for this club for over 30 years. She helped serve food to fans before and during matches, and also the players after the match. In more recent years, she welcomed the visiting match officials to the stadium and the committee room. Marina was also a regular traveller to the awaited matches as well, no matter how far away they were. Marina always had a smile and a laugh for everyone and epitomises what non-league and this club is all about. Marina will be sorely missed by everyone at Stocksbridge Park Steelers. So our condolences go out to Marina's family and friends, especially her husband and our club president, Peter. On the referee's whistle, will you all please stand and join us for a minute's silence in memory of Marina Kenny.
So as you may have heard, under we will be having a minute's silence for this game due to the sad loss of long-term volunteer Marina Kenny, which will fantastically observed minute silence from everyone here. I'd like to thank all the fans here from Cleethorpes Town for observing that so beautifully along with us. It is truly the case here that volunteers are the reason non-league football can continue, and Marina Kenny was a massive example of that with the service she gave to the club over the years alongside her husband Peter. We had to everyone here at the club would like to just pass on their condolences once again to Marina's family and wish them the best in this time. As Cleethorpes now have the balls, we get ready for the kickoff in this game. We have a bumper crowd here at the Eco Power Environmental Stadium to enjoy this one with us here today. As we just wait for the linesman Melissa Bergin to take her place at the moment. So we just ace. It is, and we have kicked off here with Cleethorpes here, kicking from right to left in their blue and black striped shirts, black shorts, black socks, and Stocksbridge in the home kit of yellow shirts, blue shorts, blue socks, and Cleethorpes right on the attack here, but it's cleared away by Cooksey. It's only gone back to Cleethorpes now. They've spread it out to Luke Lofts here on the left-hand side. They're in the box now. Lofts, Lemon, with a bit of shunt. He's got hold of the ball, and he's kicked off. Oh, Lofts has kept it in, actually. There's appeals for a handball, and Finlaw's not cleared it away, but eventually Trench does. So early danger there for the Steels. And Crofts has got it here on the left-hand side. Crofts is going to do a long searching ball for Nodder to get on the end of. Nodder scored here the last time the side's face at the Eco puts the ball in its weak, and it's cleared out for an early corner to Stocksbridge. Just a minute in, and it's already a corner for Stocksbridge. Yet to score from this set piece yet this season. It will happen before the end, we swear. And maybe it'll happen here. Almost got one at Bridlington last week where they cleared it off the line twice, the Seasiders. This time, this corner against a different Seaside time will hopefully succeed as Finlaw looks to get it here. So it's a corner kick from Finlaw here. Plenty of men in the box. Only actually Nat Crofts, Lemon and Trench out. It's in at near post. First touch, he's almost made it, but it's got John Jackson has got it there. I think it was Ross Goodwin there with the final touch on there that got aimed at goalwards, but he wasn't strong, and Jackson did go to the end of that. And he's just going to roll that out in front of him now. The goalkeeper before sending a long searching ball onto that right wing there. It's headed on there by Flett to the right wing, but it's going to just go a bit too far there, and it's a goal kick for Stocksbridge. I just want to shout out Alan Halford today, who is currently in Barnsley Hospital listening to us. Everyone here at the club wishes you to get better soon, and we hope to see you back at the Eco Power as soon as you are well again. As Roxburgh now here preparing to take the goal kick in what has been an end-to-end game so far, with both teams showing some threat here, as Roxburgh will clear it out right now, and it's aimed at Partridge, but it's headed over there by Jordan Cook. It's on Lemon's going to leave that out there. Actually, it's going to be was a French Cleethorpes there, so I thought it was Lemon leaving it. It might not be, and it's going to be Lawrence McKay here with the throw-in on the left-hand side, as it's a louder Eco Power than we're used to at the moment, as Shrimpton here gathers it. He's passing it back to Cook. Now Cook's going to try and get it onto the right wing here, but Trench has intercepted that with a header. Trench is battling for the header, but instead it's Topless who heads it on. Trench clears it out to Crofts though, and Crofts is going to keep it in play. Now with Turner, it's still inside the Stocksbridge half. Turner's going to try and put the ball through to Partridge, and Partridge has got it on the left-hand side. He's going to try and beat his man. He has it on the left, tries to put it centrally, but Cook does clear it away, but not very far. Lowe's going to try and get the second clearance, but he's pressured well by Stocksbridge. But before Partridge has tackled him, but then that tackle is cleared away by Cleethorpes. They get it away eventually, and it's now with McMenemy. Passed it back here. The first touch not great, but Cleethorpes do keep possession here, and they bring it forward here with Shrimpton. Shrimpton's carrying it a long way. He's getting close to the area. He is on the left-hand side of the box now, puts the ball in. Turner's clearance is across the box, and eventually Turner gets it back, and he's going to carry the ball away there. And he's carrying the ball quite a lot longer than we expected, and he's being pressured there, but Lemon recovers it for him. It's back with Goodwin in the right back position. Back with Cooksey, and Cooksey eventually just hooks it away, and Partridge tries to head it on, and the foul is given for Middleton, pushing him in the back there. So Cleethorpes, a side that like to really crank the pressure up on the defence that we've seen in these early few minutes of the game. Long ball there for Nodder to get on the end of. He's got it here on the right wing as well. And he's got past Middleton there. It's still a bit of a tussle, and eventually it does go out. So Middleton wins that battle in the end with Nodder. Seems like these long balls that Stocksbridge are using are getting behind the Cleethorpes defence at the moment. So, but it is still 0-0 in these early stages of the game. So there's Jackson prepares to take this goal. It is 4 minutes gone in this game. It's 0-0 at the moment. And we will let you know about another goal in the Northern Premier League soon. It's kept in play actually. It was almost out for a throw, but Trench has got it now. His pass is intercepted by Shrimpton. and then put forward by Topless to the right wing, and Fielding's going to cover that with Jack McMenemy chasing, and it's going to go out for a goal kick with could have been a free kick if not as well, because Fielding was pushed over. So Mask are leading against Shildon in that northeast derby. Wheatley Joseph, I'm pretty sure that might be Joseph Wheatley actually, but it's 1-0 to Mask either way, as they have the advantage currently in the promotion battle. But Roxburgh now will prepare to take his goal kick. And it's going to go into the right wing where Ross Goodwin is. He's gone over Goodwin's head, not as trying to try and keep it in, instead he can only head it out, and Cleethorpes will get the ball back with their own throw-in. And it's a big long throw from the managed chase on the left wing, and he's right on the left wing, close to the byline. He's closed down by 2 players. Lemon gets the tackle in, and that's a corner kick for Cleethorpes. It's Cleethorpes' first corner of the game here. And that has stirred up the travelling support here, as Cleethorpes have sent plenty of men forward, it looks. And they're actually looking at it's going to go towards the near post. Finlaw clears it at the near post, but it's Topless who gets on, sends it back. Well, he's trying to send it back to the left wing where Middleton was to retake the corner, but instead, well, he fled actually, and it's too heavy. It's out for a goal kick for Roxburgh. So it's another goal kick for Roxburgh. Again, it's been quite an exciting start to the game, I think, in my opinion. Both sides really trying to get on the forefront so far. Stocksbridge not looking like they're here to make up the numbers as a mid-table side without much threat of promotion or relegation at this point. And Cleethorpes obviously wanted to keep the momentum going into next season, into the playoffs. Big long ball in towards Partridge. It goes up into the air, and it looks like Cleethorpes have won that aerial battle. It's bouncing a bit though, and in the end, Turner's one who gets foot onto it, but it's only back to Cook, who heads it forward. It's gone over the head of Fielding that, but Cook's covering for him, and he passes it back to Roxburgh, who's cleared it upfield, but only to Shrimpton, who passes back. And big tackle in from Goodwin, and also just in the middle, and it's a booking for Goodwin. And I think that's Topless there, who afterwards got the ball right in the nether regions. And I think that's the second time that's happened to an opposition player at Stocksbridge. I'm pretty sure it happened to a Bridlington player last week. So it seems like the Steels now have a target of aim for the nads. So it is a free kick to Cleethorpes. So Turner, I think, actually went down as well with the same sort of thing. So, but Turner is back up again now. Flett is going to put that ball in. It's headed onwards into the danger area, but no one's there to get onto it, and that was a dangerous move. Roxburgh throws it out quickly there to Trench, and Trench is on the move forward. Pass forward to Nodder. Nodder gets the touch off low, and he's battling for it now, and he ends up getting it. And Nodder's moving forward on the left wing. He's put the ball in. It's cleared away by Cook though, and Cleethorpes are going to build this away. It's with Robertson now, and then clipped forward by Lowe to McMenemy, who knocked it down for Robertson, who's going to try and knock it over the top for McMenemy. But Finlaw is there. He's battling with it with Flett. And in the end, it's Finlaw who managed to get away. Now Trench has got the ball. He's going to knock it forward to Crofts. Crofts is going to put it centrally to Nodder, who's done a lovely 1-2 to Cross here on the left wing. Cross is the other one-touch pass towards Partridge. Partridge gets the touch. It's a heavy touch though. And what was lovely play ends in the ball just bouncing quite harmlessly to Jackson. But that is the sort of play we like to see here at Stocksbridge. Yeah, it's a really lovely one-touch thing. Just Partridge's touch was a bit heavy. It came off his I think his thigh there, which is why he just couldn't get it under control there. Looks like Partridge is taking a bit. Well, I think Partridge and Nodder seem to swap positions, as that long ball's gone through everyone onto the right wing for Cleethorpes. But now it's been headed forward by Topless. There. I've just been passed a message on by Cleethorpes there. They want to say hello to the Vice Chairman, David Mann. They're missing you here today. Hey, so they're missing you here. But I do apologise. I hope that the result you get today is a miserable one for you. So, Roxburgh, he's got the goal kick there after that. So that did end up for a goal kick while I was just reading that message out for you. I want to say hello to everyone who is listening to us today as Roxburgh clears that ball out. It's aimed towards Partridge, but it's headed back by Middleton. So they're going to go to Trench, who's miskicked it there, Trench, but he's going to gather it up and clear it away. Sometimes I think after that he just wanted a bit of a no-nonsense and get the ball away from him, so maybe another mistake happened. The Cleethorpes travelling fans enjoyed that one at the very least. Cook's going to knock this ball long for McMenemy to chase. He's going to battle with Cooks here. It's at the byline. It's going to go out to play for a goal kick there. So we'll just have a check. There's no other goals currently at the moment. We will have a check on the league table over here. Because, but just to let you know, Mass United and Liverpool in last week's games, they did guarantee their place in the playoffs. That isn't possible, just to let you know, for Cleethorpes today. No result will guarantee them the place today, in case you're interested in that. And no team can be relegated in this league today either. Still plenty to play for the rest of the season. So it's going to be Roxburgh who clears this one out. Same towards Partridge again, seems to be the tactic today, but it's going to be Cook who wins it out, so maybe they need to change up the tactics a bit. Cleethorpes have the ball here. Topless has got it onto the right way for McMenemy. Got it on the right. He's controlled it with his chest there. He's taken a few steps back and he forced back because in the end he's had to pat it back to two top low. Oh, and now it's going to be, the ball's going to be switched here, aimed towards Luke Lofts. And he's got the touch on Lemon. He's got goal side of him, but Gooden's cleared him, and there's going to be a free kick given to Cleethorpes there. And Partridge is going to move quickly to make sure that can't be taken quickly. Instead, it's going to be the more traditional get the ball in the box type now. And that has livened up this travelling sport, who have definitely come with plenty of noise with them today. It's Flett with this free kick here on the left wing here for Cleethorpes to take. It's a really good opportunity to put the ball in here. It's an in-swinging free kick, and it's going to go everyone. And Roxburgh did a smart choice not to punch it there because he had the option to. So Roxburgh then, with some smart play, it's obviously that's the thing that you want to see from young goalkeepers, is that obviously the shot stopping is a more natural thing for young goalkeepers. It tends to be those sort of things where you just it's a good test for them to go to test the decision making. Usually that comes with experience, but this is a very good goalkeeper in Mikey Roxburgh, who has impressed since moving on loan to us from Huddersfield Town. So the young goalkeeper will take the goal kick. It's his kicking that has been criticised a bit by some of the fans, but this one is going to be headed on by Nodder, but then Cleethorpes do get it forward and clear it. McMenemy's headed onto the right wing now, and he's got plenty of men supporting him at the moment. He's calling for some support there. In the end, it's a little 1-2 that's intercepted by Trench, who gets forward to Nodder. Nodder gets it one touch to Cross, and Cross just can't keep it in there. So it's going to be Cleethorpes with the ball, get it forward, and it's headed away by Fielding. And now then it's put back for Trench to clear it out. McKay's headed it back forward, but Goodwin gets the head on now. Partridge will get the touch on here, and the attack can start here. Now it's with Nodder. Now Crofts on the left. He needs some people in the box, though. Partridge and Goodwin are there for him now. Crofts is there in the box. He's passing it back to Nodder. Nodder's got the on the edge of the box here on the left-hand side. Clips it in, and Goodwin gets the head on, but it's cleared away, and then the second clearance gets it properly out of the box. McMenemy has it now, controls it. Lovely little touch from McMenemy to Flett, and now Cleethorpes trying to start on the counter. Flett's going to try a long ball here for Robertson. Robertson's got space in the box here. It's on the left-hand side, being covered by Trench here. Gone to the byline, puts it in. Roxburgh gets the punch to stop it from going across goal. It's a corner kick to Cleethorpes. Goal in the promotion race that Cleethorpes fans may want to be in tune with. Stockton Town are winning 1-0 against Ossett United thanks to a goal from Michael Roberts. And there's your reaction you may have picked up there from him. Stockton, the corner is in there. It's flicked on by Stocksbridge at the near post there. And it's going to be Fielding there to clear it away, far away, but it's going to be gathered there by Topless. Topless is going to switch it all the way out to Flett on the left. It's actually not going to be too short for him. Lemon heads it, but it's actually gone only back to McMenemy there. And then the 1-2 actually got McMenemy. The shot's there blocked. And Lemon's header away. He's only gone backwards. It's with Loss now on the byline. Pass it back to Flett. Flett puts the ball in towards the far post, and it's gone everyone's head. And it's going to go for a goal kick. Stocksbridge being their worst own enemy there. If you're interested in the relegation battle and also the promotion battle, Liverpool are now 1-0 up on Sheffield FC thanks to Gavin Allett. That doesn't mean Sheffield will currently stay in the relegation zone. Big boost there for Lincoln United and Bridlington Town there. Lincoln United on a wretched run of form before we face them next week, which always makes you worried. as Roxburgh just prepares to take this goal kick here. But here. So he's going to aim it towards the left-hand side. That's where everyone's gone to anyway. Actually, he's going to go centrally here. Aim towards Partridge. Partridge chests it down, but it's a bit head touch, and Cleethorpes will try and flick it on to try and get the attack going. It's been covered by Fielding. Fielding has to clear because McMenemy there was watching it all the way. I think maybe took a bit too much time to deal with it, and now Cleethorpes have got it on the left-hand side, but it's a bit too far forward of Lofts, and Cooks is going to clear it, but the pressure will keep on with Middleton heading it right back in there. Finlaw gets the foot in, but McMenemy gets it. McMenemy passes it to Flett. It's on the right-hand side now. The shot's taken, and it's in the back of the net. There, I believe it's Brodie Robertson, and Cleethorpes lead 1-0. And I think that was just a bit lackadaisical from Stocksbridge there. It's given Cleethorpes the opportunity. Brodie Robertson, the leading scorer for the Owls. And, well, unfortunately, the Owls are ahead here now, thanks to a strike from their leading scorer. And that will all top three in the league are now leading now. It's a fight back now for Stocksbridge against an informed side here. And the Stocksbridge side that has struggled to hit the back of the net since Luke Mangum was suspended. Only one in those last two games with him out him, and it was from the spot, that goal as well. Instantly Partridge tries to get Goodwin on the right wing. He does. Goodwin goes to pass McCabe, puts the ball in. No one's there though. Crofts was trying to get in late. It's cleared by Cleethorpes. It's going to be out for a throw into Stocksbridge as Richards shouts out his orders here. So it's quickly thrown there to Turner. Trench gets it back. Now to Crofts. There's appeals for offside, and it's given. That's just way too easy an offside to give there for the final cross. And now this one will be taken, this free kick will be taken by Tom Jackson. Goal was on 16 minutes there for Cleethorpes. And Tom Jackson will take this free kick now, as now the Stock Steels have a lot to fight back from. We have seen them fight back quite a bit this season. Tom Jackson slips, but the ball still gets to a Cleethorpes man, and it actually worked out quite well because there's some great one touch past him, but in the end the last one touch was a bit heavy, and it's out for a goal kick on the opposition side. So the only thing that went on for Cleethorpes there was that Tom Jackson's dignity's been hurt a bit. So Roxburgh's going to get this one out for the goal kick, with the Steels now 1-0 behind after 17 minutes here. So we'll keep you up to date with any other Northern Premier League scores as we get towards this business end of the season. Here of the penultimate match of the season at the Eco Power Environmental Stadium. And Roxburgh's going to clear that one. It's going to go back. It's going to be headed away by Cleethorpes here, and it's going to go down to this right wing where McMenemy's going to have chase, but instead it's going to get left. It's going to go out for, I think actually it's going out for a throw in there. And I thought it was going to trickle out for a goal kick, I think maybe. So Stockbridge will have to get this away from a very tight position. And Trench will get this throw in. Here it's a long throw here, and it's, I think it's kept in play actually. I thought that was going to go straight back out there. Goodwin did keep it in the end, but in the end Cleethorpes clear it out, and it's headed right back out for a throw in, this time to Cleethorpes. So Cleethorpes have it on this right wing here with Brodie Robertson, but Robertson's ended up taken out of play. Yeah, and Stocksbridge will get the ball back here. Trench is going to try the long throw, get it right down the end of that pitch. Well, it's aimed at Crofts not a header, but it's a bit of head tennis, and Cooks is going to, it's a poor touch there from Lee Cooks, who's cleared it right out to play when there were some better options there. Good. And Flett here passes it back to Lowe, who's going to clear up field for McMenemy. There, he's having a bit of a tussle there with Fielding. Good battle in the end. McMenemy's won that battle, puts the ball in, it's blocked, it's out for a corner kick. Cleethorpes looking the more likely to get the second goal in this tie as well. They're looking to press on and really make their dominance show in this match so far. So it's another corner kick here for Cleethorpes Town now. Here at the corner, that right corner flag. We'll see if the Owls will get another one there, as there's a bit of pushing and shoving in the box. It's gone into the 6-yard area now. It's flicked on there towards the end of the 6-yard area. It's out of the box now, though. And now Goodwin has it on the right-hand side. Goodwin's going to send it for Nodder. Nodder takes the touch here. He's being wrestled a bit here. Tries to get it out of the men he's around, and in the end, Cleethorpes succeed and tackle. And it's with loss now, but it's tackle. It's gone back to Topless, who gets on the left wing for McMenemy on the left wing. No one in the box there, only Robertson short, and he's tackled well there by Cooksey, who clears it out, but it's only gone here back to Cleethorpes, and it's trickled all the way through to Loss here. Loss takes a shot, and it's fizzed wide of the near post. And at the moment, Stocksbridge are struggling to get on their own half, and Cleethorpes are looking dangerous. And you can certainly see why the Seasiders there are fighting for promotion at the moment. And Stocksbridge struggling to make anything stick really at the opposition end, and you do wonder what else they can do now to see if they can kind of get back into this game. After what has been a very impressive season for them so far, they will not at home. They won't want to have 2 home losses in a row. Just an updating one of the local non-league ties. Hallam FC have just equalised against Teversol. Teversol taking the lead would have been the shock thing there, as they are the bottom of that division, I believe. Cleethorpes have got the ball back here after this goal kick, and actually he's going to be stopped here the game for a head injury. I believe that's on Ben Park. No, not on Ben Park. I think it's actually looks like it's Curtis Turner here. So just a stoppage in play while there's just a check on his head injury. We'll have another check of some of the scores happening elsewhere. There's no updates on any other scores. There's a kid here, I think, who is not exactly happy at Stocksbridge's performance so far. I can hear in the background at the moment. You may be picking up on the microphone. As Turner's just going to go off for a few checks. Sam back here after he missed last week's game. It looks like Curtis will be able to return. Sam's just going to have just do a couple of checks on him, I think, just to make sure he's fine. McKay will get the ball back here, and Turner will return to the field of play. Okay, pass it forward to Lost. His touch is heavy though. Partridge going to get onto it, and Partridge is going to clear it away. It's only going to go right back to Cleethorpes, who put it back forward, but Goodwin intercepted the header. Nodder's going to try and cause some issues here as the Cleethorpes head turn it away, but it's only to Goodwin. Goodwin here going to chuck it left to Crofts. Crofts takes a touch here. Going to try and take on his man here on the left-hand side. He gets the ball and it's behind everyone though, and there's appeals for a penalty there. I think they're very light there, and I think the Cleethorpes man who did the alleged foul has got himself injured in the process there. I think the miss kick there is what he's done it. I think he's overdone it on his foot there, and also Partridge is down as well. Hopefully, I don't know if that's the injury of his. I think Partridge might be injured actually as well. So double jeopardy for both teams there really. So still 1-0 to Cleethorpes Town here on the 22nd minute of the game. Both players are now back on their feet. It's a throw to Cleethorpes on the edge of their own area. And Stocksbridge, that was seemingly a better passage of play by Stocksbridge, but nothing doing there with the ball just going past everyone. A good ball by Cross just behind people. It's going to be hauled up a bit there by both teams fighting for it. Gone out to play for a throw-in, and it's gone to Stocksbridge, that throw-in. So Stocksbridge can get the ball back and put some pressure on with Jordan Lemon here. And these failed to demonstrate. They wish they had Mangum, who's obviously the second highest scorer in the league. It's into the box here. Partridge is pushed over there in the box. The fans are demanding a penalty. The referee ain't giving it, though. I think it would have been a bit of a weak one, that one, in my opinion. He did go down quite softly, I think. But it's no penalty given there, and Jackson will get the goal kick. So Jackson will take this goal kick now. The kids have started weighing behind him, so some good support there. It's gone for everyone. Fielding's going to cover it here. He then clears it away. It's out for a throw to Cleethorpes here. So see on the right-hand side, and Turner's going to stop that pass from Cleethorpes. Saying he's got it hooked from well. But when he tries to get it forward, though, it's gone right out of play. So Cleethorpes get it back and they're going to put it forward. It's gone over the head of their attacker, and that's how to play again for another throw. So welcome to throw-in day. we usually get a passage of this in every game at some point where we get about 5 throw-ins in a row. It seems like we've started that right now. Trench is going to get the throw-in in, and it's on an angle close to the byline, but it's headed on and then cleared away by Middleton, but it's cleared back out, and you know what it is? It's a throw-in. It's the Cleethorpes one just inside their own half. Tells you we get this at some point during every game, and it's Crofts cuts it out there, that throw-in. Cleethorpes have got, I think, the final touch there, waiting for the linesman to make the decision on the throw-in, because it was a one, of course, and it's going to be a Stocksbridge one here, basically exactly on the halfway line. As Trench, I think, I was doing some orders to the ball boys there, so Trench is going to do the long throw, aim towards Goodwin, it's headed away, Crofts gets the header forwards, takes a few touch, Partridge has got it, it's going to knock it for Nodder, but it's well cut out by Middleton, who clears it away. It's gone out of play. Say it together, guys. It's a throw-in. Tell you we get this every game at some point. It's a long throw. It's gone over everyone. Nodder's trying to get the final touch onto it, but he can't. And in the end, it's going to be a goal kick there. So at least it's not a throw-in, I suppose. And Jackson's going to get this ball back. So still 1-0 here to Cleethorpes Town, thanks to that goal from Brodie Robertson, a well-worked goal where Stocksbridge really I think, were just a bit slow to respond to the attack that was happening. It's 26 minutes gone at the moment, as Stocksbridge yet to create a clear-cut opportunity as of yet. So clearance out, headed away by Stocksbridge, but it is Topless who puts it back in. It's a long one that it's going to be chased by Lofts, but in the end it's going to bounce harmlessly to Roxburgh. So, just an update on a major incident happening in a relegation battle match. Pickering Town have just had a man sent off, with Al Hassane Keita being sent off for them. And with the first line, that hopefully might be out for the time when we face them, because I'm going to struggle with that one. Calls for a handball from Cleethorpes there, and in the end, Middleton just boots it out of play, so it's a throw-in to Stocksbridge anyway. So Lemon's going to have the throw. It's inside the half here for Cleethorpes as Steels chase this game. Lemon's going to send it right towards the back line here, but it's bounced favourably for Cleethorpes. They're going to carry this ball away before sending the ball out. Cookty's going to cover it, and actually McMenemy's chasing it here, and McMenemy does barrel along before it goes back to Roxburgh, and his clearance is very high. It's going to be headed down there by Shrimpton before Stocksbridge do cook it forward a bit, and Topless heads it back down for Cook to clear forwards, but in the end Trench is going to cut that out. It's gone here to Topless here, and he knocks it off Crofts for a throw into the away side. And they're going to get the ball and pass it back in that right-hand side field before going forward to Topless. Going to try and chip it onto the right-hand side. Fielding's there covering it. He takes a lovely touch to outturn his attacker before clearing it upfield, but it's only gone back to Cleethorpes here, and they've got it on the right wing here now with Brodie Robertson, who's going to take the short option here to Topless, back to Robertson here. Robertson here is going to get on the right now, and it's a good well tackle, and Cleethorpes are appealing for a free kick, but none's given here. It's cleared out, headed back into it by Cook, then Fielding clears it out. Nodder's going to try and touch it on, but Cleethorpes get the ball back again, and now Robertson takes a short touch to Flett. Back to Robertson here on the right wing. Forward to here onto the right hand side, and they take the short pass here, but it's cleared away by Turner. It's a corner kick to Cleethorpes once again. So it's just at the moment Stocksbridge just really, Cleethorpes are dominating in this so far. Stocksbridge really not having much of a sniff. It's the fourth corner here for Cleethorpes in this game. Stocksbridge obviously having one, but that was within the first minute of the game. I mean, you look at the over 60% possession here for Cleethorpes at the moment, and yeah, you can see that on the pitch at the moment. The ball's put in there. Oh, it's almost in for Cleethorpes. Roxburgh's punch was missed. It went to the far post, and really Finley Shrimpton there with the final touch should have done better in the end. He put it into the side netting. It's really that, after that, should be 2-0 to Cleethorpes. So, in the end, it's a bit of a let-off for Stocksbridge, and hopefully something that will give them the kick up the proverbial backside that they need in this game so far. It's going to be Roxburgh here, who's going to take the goal kick. And it does, it's towards the right-hand side, it's going to be aimed towards Nodder there. Nodder takes the touch and it's going to just go right out to play for a throw-in here. McKay is going to, well, he was going to take it very quickly, instead he decided not to, a little feint there. And wow, he's taking, and eventually the referee tells him off for taking about 50 yards before he's still taken quite a few from where it actually went out. He's switched halves essentially. It's gone back to McKay here after that, and it's gone out and gone to the box, but Fielding has cleared it. Fielding heads it, Goodwin heads it on, and it's going to be another throw-in to Cleethorpes. Oh, it's a missed kick there from Shrimpton there, but Topless gets it, switches it, but Trench intercepts well. Trench has got it now, he's going to take it forward a bit. He's well tackled by Robertson there. Robertson now with space to run into on the right-hand side. He's run into the box, but Fielding with a big tackle. It's another corner kick, the 5th corner of the game there. And, well, that was just one of our own making there, where Trench got tackled. It feels like we're just gifting the ball sometimes to Cleethorpes in this first half of the game. So it's a corner kick for the Owls here. And nothing else happening in the Northern Premier League, not a goal-filled day there. All the top 4 sides are winning at the moment, only Shildon losing, that's because they're facing a Mask in the playoff area. The corner's taken short here. Cleethorpes do have it, but the cross is blocked before it gets into the box. And it's passed out to Crofts here. Crofts is trying to turn, but he's being well marshalled by Loss. He does turn though, Crofts. Crofts going to get forward here, but his pass is cut out there by Lowe, much to the frustration of Richards here. And Finlaw's done well cutting out that pass in there, and Lemon's in support on the right hand side. Lemon's got plenty of room. Instead he stops the ball before a big long ball for reasons like, that's one where I don't even know what was going on in his head, never mind what he was trying. And well, unfortunately a good opportunity for a counter attack there caused by Finlaw being very busy in midfield is wasted, in all honesty. So it is 1-0 to Cleethorpes Town here with 32 minutes gone in this game so far. It's going to be cleared upfield here now by Jackson. It's going to go right to Goodwin, who heads it forwards here. And Crofts looks like he's going to get the first touch onto it. He's forced backwards a bit. He's been pressured by Lowe here. Well tackled here by Topless at the moment. And eventually Topless does get the ball away from Crofts there. And some lovely touches by Cleethorpes, creating a ton of space for him. McKay's got it now on the left-hand side. And he's going to try and find Lofts, but Lemon intercepts. And Lemon puts it forward, but it's intercepted then by McKay. The pressure's still on. Lofts has got it. And after McKay had gone down after a Lemon challenge, eventually the free kick is given. After Cleethorpes were originally given advantage, and I don't think the advantage expired, but they get the free kick now. Dangerous position here on the left-hand side. One to whip in here for the away side. So it's going to be Flett here with the free kick for Cleethorpes. And I think for Stocksbridge it might be a case of just keep it in with just 1 goal conceded at the moment. The free kick is going to be well, Robertson almost kept it in at the very end, but in the end the boot is just keeping it further away from the goal. In the end it's harmless, so that free kick. So still 1-0 here to Cleethorpes with 33 minutes gone in this game. So Roxburgh will have the goal kick here. And it's going to be a big ball from Roxburgh, I expect, as we've seen quite a few, usually aimed at Goodwin. It's just going to go out to play though, this one, for a throw into Cleethorpes, and it's just a frustrated home crowd at the moment. And the throw-in's headed on by McMenemy, but it's going to be harmless to go right back to Roxburgh here. So yeah, it's just not much excitement for all the Steels fans here. Nothing really enjoyable either at the moment for them. So we'll see if we can change that before the end of the first half. As Roxburgh gets it long, aimed towards Crofts, who heads it on. Nodder then tries to head it on. And it's going to be covered by Cook, who clears it away. Finlaw cuts that header out. It's going to go left to Turner. Turner's trying to get the header on. It's pushed over there by Topless, and that's going to be a free kick to Stocksbridge. And it's inside the half there, so maybe a chance there for Stocksbridge to build something at the very least. Rossington are winning in their game, by the way. Not sure they're facing, but they're winning, so good luck to them. 1-0. It's taken short here to Trench, and then to Lemon here on the halfway line. Going to pass it back here to Finlaw at the moment. Finlaw's going to pass it to Trench. Trench taking it forward here. Trench going to be penned back a bit by Robertson. He's not been allowed to go any further forward. Takes the pass here to Turner. Turner's been forced backwards though. Oh, he takes the sideways pass to Goodwin. Goodwin's going to try and take forward. He's towards the edge of the box here. Pass it to Fielding here and takes a shot, and it's well saved there by Jackson, and Fielding with a rare venture forward. More we expect from a 3-5-2. I've seen a centre back that far forward in a non-set piece situation. Takes the shot in the end, but it is right at Jackson. But at the very least, it's a shot on target for Stocksbridge, and actually some quite neat passing there that created the opportunity. So a bit better from the Steels there, more than what we like to see. You can't blame Fielding for trying it, but it was a bit of a centre-back strike in the end. And in the end, a long ball from Cleethorpes has gone right back to Roxburgh. And he's going to take, I thought he was going to take a quick throw to Goodwin there, but in the end he doesn't. He's going to just take his time now. So he's just going to take the boot out. It's going to enter the right to where Goodwin is. Goodwin's going to knock it down for Finlaw. Pass it back to Goodwin here, being well covered here. Finlaw now will advance it forward. It just seems like, and Finlaw's left it for some reason. He would have had it if he hadn't been appealing to the referee about a foul. Cleethorpes have it back now. McMenemy's been marshalled by 2 players. Gets it though to Topless and onto the right here with Robertson. Robertson's in the box now. Finds the overlap with Lowe. Puts it in. It's well cleared. Crofts is going to get it on the side of the box. And he's been pressured here, clears it away. It's over the top of Cleethorpes' man. We're headed back in by Cook, but it's gone here with Turner, who's going to pass it to Nodder here. Nodder's going to try and get it forward for Partridge to chase, and almost tackles Middleton there. Middleton has to be very careful not to have a bit of an embarrassing situation. It was that sort of situation that got Stockbridge's goal against Cleethorpes at their ground. There, and in the end it's not forward, and Trench is tackled here. There, as Cleethorpes on the attack here. The ball's put in and no one's there to attack it. It's out for a goal kick. And Hallam have taken the lead against Teversol. They're 2-1 ahead now. Yeah, that's more expected results there, you'd think. So as Roxburgh is going to get the ball back here. And we're hoping that out of this we'll see if they can do something. Stockbridge can make something out of this now, because it's been a tiny bit better over the last 2 minutes. We've seen some successful passes. We've seen it get in the opposite side of the box. We've seen a shot on target. Crofts is going to head this ball on, but it's going to be headed sideways by Cook and eventually cleared away by Topless. And then it's going to go down the right wing where Tranch is going to clear it. Crofts has got it now. Pass back to Turner, who's going to put it forward here for Partridge to take it on the end up. In the end, Cook's going to get it, and Cook's going to carry it backwards to Jackson, who clears it out, and it's going to go out of play here for Stocksbridge to get. So Trench is going to throw it downwards towards Nodder. Nodder's got it on the left wing here towards the corner flag, and he's going to be a goal kick. I thought Nodder may have just kicked it off the defender there for the corner. It wasn't on this case, so it just feels like Cleethorpes, every time they close someone down, it's with 2 men. And it's really, and Stockbridge, you do like to have the time on the ball. They're just not getting the ball out quick enough. I think in the second half we need to see a bit more one-touch passing, just a bit more pace, a bit more quickness with the passing, just because that will make sure Cleethorpes aren't closed down as quickly, and also that they won't want to, because it'll leave players out of position. Lemon has cleared this goal kick away, but it's gone all the way back to Middleton. Middleton takes the time for trying to send it down the right wing, but in the end it's nowhere near Brodie Robertson. Short result happening currently in League One. Shrewsbury Town are beating Rotherham 1-0, with Daniel Udo scoring that goal. Roxburgh is going to clear this ball away now. It's aimed towards Josh Nodder. In the end, it's Goodwin who tries to knock it on, and Nodder's going to get it onto his feet. And Nodder forced way back into his own half here before trying to find cross, but Lowe's cutting that one out. And he's going to be switched eventually here, but Lemon's going to catch it, and Lemon's got some room to run into. Oh, he runs forward, but the pass is intercepted by McKay here. Partridge is harassing here. The forward from McKay's got some McMenemy, but Cooksey's just dispossessed with a slight push. Finlaw's got it here. Finlaw's forced backwards, back to Goodwin, who's going to try and put the ball down to the right-hand side, headed back away by Cleethorpes, and McKay gets it, and McKay's going to boot it down this left-hand side here, and it's going to go out of play here. Actually, well, it was out of play, and eventually the referee agrees, and he's taking a bit of time to decide that one. Just let you know, Northern Premier League has been dull as dishwater today. Hasn't been anything happened since that Cater red card. And Lemon's going to throw that one out, not at well, and it's going to be a throw into Cleethorpes there, even though I'm pretty sure there was a shirt pull on Nodder at that point. And Nodder and Partridge had moved as if it was going to be a Stocksbridge throw there. So it's McKay here with the throw-in. Going to Turner there, so there was a horn for some reason out from the crowd. Didn't expect that. McKay here is going to throw it short now towards McMenemy. Finlaw is going to have the throw in here. He's going to take it. Well, I thought he was going to take it quickly. Instead, he's going to get it back to Lemon now. Oh, he's been booed on by the Cleethorpes fan. Lemon's going to throw it downwards. Headed up into the air by the defence and eventually cleared away. Cooksey gets the first header on here. Lemon chests it down before hooking it in goalwards here. Turner's trying to watch it in the sun, but in the end it's Topless who gets onto it, who heads it forward. Fielding's clearance is only going to go right back to Topless, so who's put it forward. Fielding gets right in there though. Takes a couple of touches, he's dispossessed though, and it's with Topless again. And in the end, Turner covers it well, and he's got some room to move into here. Turner's going to send one down the right-hand side for Partridge to get on the end too. And he's going to win that out, that battle in Middleton. He keeps it in play. Needs some options in the middle. He hasn't got them, and now he's got closed down by two players. Needs to pass it back to Goodwin in the end. It's going to be I think that might be a free kick there that has been given to Stocksbridge. Right on the byline. So basically a corner kick, but a free kick. I think with the way place it is. And Rotherham have just had a man sent off now as well, Angus MacDonald, for violent conduct. Or what we call down in Stocksbridge, well, an average game, I think, some of the things that get sent off in those games up there. But yeah, it's going to be Nodder taking this, a great opportunity as we close in towards the end of the half with Stocksbridge 1-0 down here. While we haven't scored any from corners, free kicks have been a different matter. Plenty of goals have come from this sort of set piece for the Steels, especially when you've got Cooksey and Fielding in there. The ball is lofted in there. Jackson punches it away. Crofts is going to get onto it. It's outside the box on the left-hand side. He's going to put the ball back in, but it's not very high and it's headed away. Lemon's going to beat his man to it there. And Lemon's going to have it and he's going to put the bottle back in. No one's there down. Cleethorpes head it away. Now McMenemy's going to chest it down before putting it forward. Fielding's going to cover it well and he's going to clear it right of play. Nodder's going to keep it in. Chest it down here for Finlaw. He tries to back it right to Nodder, but there's a bit of miscommunication. It's out to play there. But that is more what we want to see. Just the final ball there lacking on that occasion, really. Yeah, from Nathaniel Crofts there, that ball really was a disappointing one. His second ball back in. Crofts has been dangerous from them this season. But when he put the ball forward, almost trickled into the box, Fielding the last man there to stop it from happening. Headed up into the air from Cook from the clearance. Turner puts it forward there. Nodder here, going to put a ball forward for Nat Crofts to chase. He's on a chase with Lowe. Lowe's managed to get there just before him and has cleared it outwards for Turner there, who's going to gather it up and he's going to pass it forwards here, but Lowe's going to be there to bring it forward. And it's going to be a chase there, and Lemon's beaten Robertson to it there. He passes it forward to Trench, who's evaded a challenge quite well, and it's actually going to be a throw-in to Cleethorpes here, so maybe should have got some more of a touch onto it there when he had the opportunity. So Lowe will get the throw in here as we near half-time here with Fielding down there, which would be a huge worry. Jack Tinker is the substitute on the bench if necessary. And it's going to be Sam forced into some action here. Our physio, Sammy wins. Fielding has been struggling with a couple of niggles and knocks over the last few weeks that he has been playing on, and it just seems like that. We hope that's not going to be the end of the day for him today. Hallam FC have gone 3-1 ahead now at Eversole, so that's going to be a bit more expected than what it started as. Looks like Hallam FC will be promoted this season. And Fielding's just going to get some treatment here. No other updates in the scoreline, just to let you know. It's half-time at Liversedge Sheffield. Liversedge winning 1-0 there in probably... The only thing unexpected is it's not more than 1-0 with the form of both sides. So Sheffield did get a win in one of their games in hand against Yorkshire Amateur early in the week, which helps them a lot in that relegation battle. They've got plenty of games in hand to use. As treatment is continuing here. It's half-time at Stockton Ossett. Stockton are winning 1-0 there, thanks to that goal from Michael Roberts. As Fielding is now back up and the game will resume now. And the throw-in is going to be retaken here, as we're also going to see added time be announced here. It's going to be 3 minutes added time, so that's quite a bit of added time for first half. We don't usually expect that. And sorry, I got distracted. I thought that was the ball going back to the goalkeeper. It was actually a pigeon doing a good job as a disguise thing. Instead, the ball's with Brodie Robertson on the left wing, who's passed it back to McKay. And it's a lovely one-touch passing here, as Topless has got it right now to the left with Robertson again. He's got McKay on the left, and he's passed it to McKay on the left. And Partridge has gone in with a tackle, and that's going to be a free kick there. McKay's gone down with the injury. And that's we're going to get talking to from the referee. McKay is staying down there. And it's going to be a free kick, another one from the left-hand side. This is probably the third one from the base, near identical position here. And the referee continues to have a talking to with Flett, and even Goodwin getting involved. Goodwin not particularly happy, I think, with the decision there, and they're talking to, and it's going to be Flett with the free kick here. Two-man wall with Trench and Partridge. The ball's going to go dangerously into there, but Roxburgh caught it. And Roxburgh's going to be down injured here actually, which is a worry. As Cleethorpes man got right stuck into him. Well, it's one of those where I think it's going to be a foul because it's on the goalkeeper more than anything. But what worry is Roxburgh that there is no goalkeeper on the bench for Stocksbridge. There's no goalkeeper in reserve for Stocksbridge. Not even any dual registered players. But Roxburgh is going to get back up. So Roxburgh will be back up now, and it is 0-0 at Gillingham, between Sheffield Wednesday and Gillingham there. We have had a goal at that Brighouse-Pickering match. Brighouse have taken the lead there, as Pickering unfortunately looking likely that they're going to go down at this point. We'll see what happens there. Roxburgh is going to clear this one upfield. It's aimed onto this left-hand side. It's kept in by Lowe's. Put it forward here for Robertson. And, well, for Lofts actually, who switched wings now, and it's going to be switched now by Cleethorpes. McKay's chasing it, this switch. Kept it in for Robertson, who's on the left now. And who's passing back to McKay, has put it forward. It's well cut out by Finlaw. Then Cooksey stops it from being any forward, but Cleethorpes do have it there. And Tops's dangerous pass is cleared away. And now Partridge has got it and headed forward. Nod trying to control it and can't. Middleton's going to keep it and puts forward. And that is going to be half-time here. Well, it has been a deserved scoreline for Cleethorpes. They're 1-0 ahead. Some great passing, taking advantage of a sleepy Stocksbridge defence late to Brodie Robertson to put them ahead. It's 1-0 here. And we'll see what happens in the second half. We'll see you in 15 minutes. And that horn's going to get irritating if we hear it more. We'll see you then. And now we do start with the Tadcaster spread it onto that left wing there, but it's got over everyone. It's going to be an early throw for Stocksbridge. This time they've been effective on free kicks, not so much corners. As it's another one in, there's a pushing on the Steel player there. It's gone through everyone, and it's passed to Nodder here. Nodder trying to create him some space. He tries to clip it back in. Goodwin gets the header on it, and it's in the air and well played by Harry Fist. Put it through, and it's gone Through to the left to Chimalio. Chimalio turns and shoots, and it's in for Tadcaster. And Tadcaster, with their very first opportunity in the game, have taken the lead. And it's through the man who scored 2 goals in their last game against Lincoln United. It is against the run of play. I'm looking to double their lead from this set piece. As another man's just gone forward there for Tadcaster. They get the first header. It hits the bar. And it's a melee in the box. Lots of Stocksbridge trying to get onto the end of it, and eventually they clear. So Tadcaster come close to making it 2-0 there. The long throw's gone through to Cross here. Cross passes it to Partridge, and Partridge slips as he shoots. It's an incredible opportunity. I'm surprised Cross didn't take it himself. Trying to cut in and shoot, and in the end it's well over. So bit of danger there. Tadcaster showing some danger there. Same here. On the right-hand side, he's facing up with Trench, puts the ball in. It's gone here to Tadcaster, man. The slide challenge blocks the initial attempt. It's now gone the second time. Second time's blocked. Gone again. Another shot, blocked again. It is Russell there, putting the ball onto the right-hand side of Melican. And he passes it forward here to Chimalio. Takes a shot, and it's just wide. Tadcaster, and that is going to be half-time. So it's 1-0 to Tadcaster Albion here. As the game has kicked off, and Finlaw here spreads it out to the left-hand side. And Nodder's going to get it. Nodder's going to try and turn. It's now gone to Partridge. There's a lot of calamity in the box. There's a trip in the box. It's a penalty kick to Stocksbridge as Partridge is chipped in the box, and it's an opportunity for the Steels to equalise. Not been forced into any major saves yet, but he's just... And it's gone, and it's in. He's got to send it straight down the goal, Josh Nodder. It's 1-1. The Steels are back in this game. Nodder finally gets number 10 in this season. Not a very quick run up there. He absolutely took me by surprise there. The side where Nodder's picked it up, and Nodder's got a bit of space, and he's got plenty of men in the box. Nodder puts the cross in. It's just going to be collected by Fisk. And this is a much better Stocksbridge in this half so far. The turns. Nodder's going to shoot. It's blocked. Nodder's going to try and get to the end of it. He does. He gets to the end of one, but that one's right at the goalkeeper there. Out by Burton though. And it's only gone to Finlaw. Finlaw takes a shot. It's wide. Tip it forward to Cross here. Cross takes a shot. It's quickly taken, but it's well wide. For Goodwin. Goodwin's going to try and put the ball. Oh, he's going to take the touch actually and push it in. He's cut inside here. Goodwin passes it here to Nodder. Nodder takes a shot. It's just over, and it should have been 2-1 really. Man, Partridge puts the ball in the end. It's just down by Nodder. Nodder shoots. It's just over, and another chance from Nodder in the box. That has just gone over. Oh, it's actually full time. Sorry about that. It's full time here. That's what he's blown for. Sorry, I can't hear the whistles there. It is full time here between Tadcaster and Stocksbridge Park Steel.
We welcome today's visitors, Brighouse Town, and South Yorkshire's top non-league side, Stocksbridge Park Steels.
Ball with Finlaw, and we are beginning his first touch of the game. Cross is going to beat his man down the byline. It's a good run. Cross gets crossed in. It's taken a deflection. Man gets a header. Almost in there. Yeah, he's going to take room. He's got plenty of options. He's going to try and clip it on from Mangum. No flag up here. Mangum's gone deep to Nodder. Nodder's got space. He's trying to fight. It's gone through to Mangum, and Mangum finishes. It's an early lead for the Steels with Luke Mangum. Just a few days from his red card, gets a goal, and it's his 18th goal of the season for the striker. Beautiful one-touch passing there. Led to the opportunity. The Brighouse man did miss his interception. Yeah, so if you've just missed that and you're just tuning in, it's one into Stocksbridge, and that's a very quick free kick taken, but Roxburgh's alert to it, and he will get his hands on the ball. Ball now after the clearance. Now with Turner. Going to try and find Cross on the run. It's a great run by Cross. Cross shoots. Oh, just wide. Did the keeper get a touch onto that? It does look like it's going to be the outswinger in, and there is that, and it's headed on, and it's almost it. It's a short corner. The shouts of the Stocksbridge coach is ignored, and it's in there from Soriando. It's 1-1. The short corner has completely caught out the steals there. And Soriano is going to head in from very close range. It's 1-1 here. That is just very disappointing. Brighouse, which is got there by Brighouse, and Soriano was the man there who had the shot, and it's well saved to Finlaw. Finlaw's touch gets away from him, and he's well tackled. But to Nathaniel Cross here, who's going to take the shot on, and it's always going wide, that. But Soriano's going to get onto it here on the right wing here, just on the edge of the box on the right here. Passes it inwards to Hay. Hay takes the shot, but it's very weak. The yellow card has stayed in his pocket.
An intentional kick, and that's why.
Finlaw puts the ball in, it's headed on, and there's fouls there, but it's well saved by Suter anyway. It back there. Now Nodder's going to try and find Cross. Cross has got it here on the left-hand side. He's in the box here. Cross shoots. It's past everyone, and it's past the post as well. Down here by Stocksbridge as they intercept, and Cross has got a lot of space on the left wing, and he is going quickly. He is in the box now. He's being paid right. He tries to put the cross in, but it's too close to the goalkeeper, and Suter claims it. Absolutely centre. And the free kick's going to be taken. It's on target. It takes the deflection and out for a corner. Playing good football, Brighouse. They're quite enjoyable to watch at times as they pass it here to the number 8, and it's a great save by Roxburgh. It was to Thomas Hay, the captain there. And so 10 to go to, and that will be half-time. So 1-1 here at the Eco Power Environmental Stadium between Stocksbridge, Parksteels and Brighouse Town. But but I'm going to probably be mentioning more in this second half because he's been very good as Brighouse kick off and immediately try and put it into the right wing. Blocked. It's bouncing in the side area. So shot whipped, and what a save from Roxburgh! That would have been one of the goals of the season from Brighouse Town. But defeat to the Finlaw, and eventually gets it back again after the time. Shiraz has gone into the box. Shiraz is opening his body up. The pass has gone to Soriano. Soriano shoots. It's in the back of the net, and Brighouse lead. And all that has come from them not being able to get a tackle in on Shiraz Khan. So Stocksbridge have to lead in and now 2-1 now, and the Steel's perfect record at home in 2022 could be over, and there's a worrying scene here as it looks like Cooksey might be injured there before being headed on, and Soriano's going to get his foot on it again. He goes down, the shot's on, and it's deflected onto the post by a Stocksbridge defender. It's still in play. The second shot's blocked, and it's going to be a goal kick here. And Mangum in the next 3 games after this. That is going to be a tricky set of fixtures to get through. And Brighouse have got one out of nowhere. It's a great killer shot. Roxburgh probably maybe could have done better with that. I think it's a hat trick there for Soriano. I'm not sure the score. It's 3-1 to Brighouse now, though. And out of absolutely nothing. It's Zephaniah Thomas with his very first touch. Trying to counter-attack here. Nope, they're not. That is going to be full time. It's 3-1 to Brighouse Town here.
We welcome today's visitors, Pontefract Collieries and South Yorkshire's top non-league side, Stocksbridge Parksteels.
And there we go, we have kicked off in this game. An outswinger here, headed on by Steers. Oh, almost into the path there of Luke Hensley, but it is now cleared away. And a push there. He passes it back here, back to Brown. Brown's going to try the shot, and it's wide of the post. Forward from Mangum to chase. Mangum's going to close it down as it pass back to Anderson, and almost got passed into the thing. To the path for Anderson. Crofts has got it, now it's with Mangum. Mangum tries a shot, it's blocked. Flag stays down. Crofts on the right wing here. He's got Nodder there. Gets to the byline, pass it back. It's well intercepted by Pontefract. And now Williams. Oh, he's got tackle, and Goodwin curls it onto the top of the net. Tries to get in his right, tries to kill it on his left. Aimed there. What a save from the header. Followed up. It's over. Steers on the right wing. Steers is going to put the cross in. It's aimed toward. It's headed on there by Williams, but it's going to be easily claimed by Roxburgh as Allinson clears it out, and that will be the last action of the game. So it is 0-0 here between Stocksbridge Park Steels and Pontefract Collieries. Probably have a few big challenges as the game kicks off again. Here, pass it back to Lemon on the right wing. Lemon's going to try and get across thing. Nodder's got it. Nodder turns, shoots, but it's right at Allinson there, and it's a shot on target though. It's on centrally. It's going to be spread out to the right wing with Rangel. Rangel takes a touch, and that's a foul on the edge of the box there. And all the Pontefract players are surrounding the referee there, trying to get some sort of decision out of him. And I can see that Lemon's in there as well, getting a few hands in. The referee is going to have a challenge here just to calm him down. Rangel still down. Ball with barking. And as we eventually, this free kick, they're bouncing as well in the wall. That's a new one I've never seen before. Well, we'll see if it works. Lumsden's taking the free kick. It's blocked by the wall. It's gone to a Ponty man in the 6-yard box. It's blocked again. Hinsley's shot is blocked, and it's going to go out for a corner kick. That's what you hear. It's not the Pontefract fans. There's just offside given there. It's ball. That's the Steels fans. Oh! There's a kick out there, and there's a fight happening here with Mangum, and now there's a lot. The players are all flooding round each other. And that, well, one of the Pontefract players is down. He's going to get treatment, and we may well be seeing that red we predicted earlier for a kick out there. Happens here. We'll see. It's a red card for Luke Mangum for the kick out there. By Pontefract, headed out to the edge of the area. Rangel heads across. It's with Mikey Dunn. Mikey Dunn takes the shot, and it's almost in. Goodwin wins the header, heads it on for Partridge, and that is such a nothing thing that if Partridge gets booked for. It's a slight clip on Spencer Clark as it goes down. It's going to be a booking for it. Clark's gone down like he's been shot, and to be honest, he's fine now. It's going to be a booking for Clark. It's going to be a booking for Partridge for that. For what was headed on forwards by Shepherd and cleared away now by Trench for Partridge to chase. Allinson's covering it here. It's up by feet, and oh, it's just gone behind Partridge. Partridge tries to shot! Whoa! Oh my God! Whoa! One of the best things you'll see in the equal power! A mess up by Allison! It goes to Partridge! He shoots it from behind him! And he gets it over the head of the keeper! It's one! Hello and welcome back to the Eco Power Environmental Stadium with me, Adam Allcroft, the Stocksbridge Park Steels media manager, as we return to this Northern Premier League East game between Stocksbridge Park Steels and Cleethorpes Town. Cleethorpes are 1-0 ahead in this game thanks to a goal from Brodie Robertson, and it's a deserved lead as well. Cleethorpes have had more of the ball, more of the chances, more of everything at the moment, while Stocksbridge have rarely threatened at the moment. Only one shot on target, which was a fairly weak effort from Reece Fielding, which was after some good play admittedly, but still not the strongest shot you'll ever see in the world. Centre-back shot basically. But we are ready for the kick-off here between the two sides, after we just interesting to see Ben Partridge having a talk to with the referee. Either free Jonathan Wyatt today. Yeah, we welcome you all back to the commentary after this. So the kickoff will be happening in 1 second. We look forward to seeing you again, and it is off. And Finlaw, and lots of Stocksbridge players rush into the opposite half, but Finlaw's going to get sent, pass it back to Lemon. And so Stocksbridge are in their yellow shirts, blue shorts, blue socks, kicking from right to left. And Fielding's back pass is a bit dangerous there, but Roxburgh does clear it away in the end before it's headed away by Lowe. Cleethorpes Town are in the blue and black striped shirts, black shorts and black socks. And actually, just another thing I noticed during that first half, one of the few non-league sides have numbers on their shorts, which helps me out quite a bit at times. Lowe's just headed the ball away, and it's gone to Finlaw. Finlaw put it forward to Goodwin. Goodwin's going to get the turn here, and he passes that to Lemon. Lemon's put it aside to Finlaw here. Finlaw's got a few options. He's going to pass forward to Crofts, who's coming centrally. Crofts is going to try and turn. He's going to look for another on left, but the pass is really well short and cut out well by Lowe, who has cleared it out. Fielding heads it away though to Finlaw. Pass back to Cooksey. Cooksey here is going to try it long, aim towards Crofts. Crofts heads it on there, but it's cleared away there by Middleton. It's gone right to Robertson, the goal scorer. Pass is intercepted by Crofts, so very well. Crofts is going to try and get onto the wing there. Pass it back to Trench here, and Trench goes over and Trench is clutching. Well, he's clutching his bum, if I'm honest. So, obviously, I don't know if that was he's just gone down more with that issue than anything else. So we're live for the second half here at the and Trench. Yeah, it is definitely the opposite. Definitely his backside that is bothering Trench at the moment. Definitely not one you want on the Sky Sports ticker for the injury thing, right? No, it's Finlaw prepared to take this free kick. It's just inside their own half here. So Finlaw, quick one down the left here to Crofts, and it's just, well, it's a very nice idea, and it did catch the Cleethorpes defence out. It's just a bit too heavy, and Crofts can't get on the end of it. There is I'm going to get you an update you on the other sports very often. An update from the Six Nations, because I'm just updating because the results are outstanding. Wales 21, Italy 22. Italy have won in the Six Nations today against Wales. God, that must be the first time Italy have won in the Six Nations. So it's just that Jackson has just cleared that one out. Fielding heads it away. Shimpton couldn't get onto it, but it goes back to McKay. He's got it onto Lofts here on the left wing. He's battling out with Lemon there. I think Lemon had quite a bit of the shirt there, but no free kick given. It's going to go out for Stocksbridge here for a throw-in. Lemon's going to throw it downfield here. Partridge trying to control it, pass it back to Turner. Turner's going to try and find Cross on the overlap, but it's headed away by Cook, and he gets the second header onto it as well. And Goodwin's knocked it off McKay there for a throw-in. And thought it was going to be a quick throw there, not taken though. It's going to instead be feinted and given back to Lemon here for the throw-in. Taking it short to Crofts here. Crofts is going to try and turn here. No one's giving him any options though. He has to pass it back to Finlaw, puts it into the box there. It's Partridge forced backwards there. Trench is cutting his sides, knocks the ball over long for Turner. Turner's got some space in the box. He tries to hit it across goal, but it's way, way too high. Really needed one of those low, powerful things. I don't think he could get his body over it. And it's going out for a goal kick. But that's more what we want to see from Stocksbridge in the second half, if we are to get back into this game and get a result out of this one. So it's going to take a bit of time there as Jackson has to go retrieve the ball himself. So it's going to take a bit of time. No other results yet. No, so far in the Northern Premier League, no other scores since we've resumed. It is 1-0 to Cleethorpes here as we enter the 49th minute of this game. So the goalkeeper Jackson, he pressed take what must be another goal kick here. He's right into the middle of the pitch, headed right back in there by Fielding, but then headed right back by Cook. It's going to bounce in the pitch for a bit, and Goodwin gets the head onto it, but it's going to go out for a Cleethorpes throw-in there. So McKay's going to take this throw-in here for Cleethorpes. So he's taking a few. He's definitely taking quite a lot of steps every time. It was noted as we had our little half-time chats that throw-in has bounced quite far forward, but eventually Fielding clearance is blocked, but his second one is not. But that does still go to a Cleethorpes player. His pass is cut out there by Nodder in a defensive position for a Strange, but McKay gets the ball back here. He's going to get it to McMenemy on the left wing. McMenemy's going to gets himself into the box. Robertson's now got it inside the 6-yard area, and it's just going to everyone seemed to stop for a second there as everyone thought it had gone out for a corner kick. In the end, Stockbridge do clear it out. Liversidge have gone 2-0 ahead in their game. Joel Walton has scored that goal. So as Fielding tackles and clears, but it's gone there to Middleton, who heads it away. Now it's passed back now to Cook, who's going to get onto that right wing here, and McMenemy heads it forward. Robertson looks to turn, but he's tackled, and Cooksey clears. And in the end, he's going to just go here back to Cook on the right-hand side of the defence. He puts long ball forward. Fielding does not get a very good clearance onto it. It's more in the air than further out, but eventually it is put away there. And now it's Flex who's going to move forward here. The shot's there, it's blocked. And now it's going to be Goodwin here who's tackled here on the left-hand side by Shrimpton. And now it's with topless on the left, and it's just going to tackle and ricochet a bit before Turner can get a foot onto it, but he's tackled now, and Cleethorpes are moving in, and it's on the edge of the box here for Cleethorpes, and the shot is, well, I think it's 2 goals high, that shot, but dangerous defending, so looks like there's lots of goals over in Hallam. Teversol have got one back, it's 4-2 there. Also, Emily are now 2-0 up on Goole there, as we wait for Roxburgh to take this goal kick. So Roxburgh will take his time with this goal kick as he eventually does take it. Big long ball again. It's going to be, well, push off of Goodwin, but Cleethorpes do head it out to play. So it is. So it's 60% possession for Cleethorpes in this game, and you can tell as Lemon takes this long throw down. Nodder gets on end of it after Cleethorpes missed the header, but he is down there, and Cleethorpes have retained possession now thanks to that. And they're going to get onto the left wing after Lemon misses a tackle. Lemon's second tackle. Oh, he thought he got it out, but instead he didn't. And Loftus slipped a great ball through to Robertson here. Robertson in the box. He tries to pass it across goal, blocked by Trench. Robertson gets the ball back. He's in the box on the edge of the 6-yard area on the left-hand side. He's taking his time here. Tries to put the ball back in. It's with Flett here. Pass it right back to Lowe. Lowe tries to get across goal, and good fielding there gets the block on. It's a corner for Cleethorpes, and you do wonder if Cleethorpes had pulled the trigger a bit earlier there, would they have perhaps got a goal there, because it was looking very dangerous. That just seen that Tinker and Guest have been sent on their warm-ups. Maybe see them a bit later on. Could do a bit of Tinker's pace and dynamism at this point in time. He's very good at getting forward as a left back. And Cleethorpes ready to take another corner. They're first of the second half. They're 6th of the game. Yeah, it's into there, and Finlaw gets it away at the near point. So that means it's the 7th corner of the game. Might not be long till we're in double figures here for corner kicks. As we see, that's hooked in, and it's in. Oh, it's trickled just wide by Cleethorpes, and that really should have been 2-0. It was a free header there for Cleethorpes. I'm just trying to see which player it was that got it onto him there. It was the number 5 there, I think Jordan Cook there, whose header he got absolutely through his marker, and it was just wide. There, didn't get, his header wasn't clean. If it was clean, it'd be 2-0 now, and the Cleethorpes fans to the left of me would be cheering quite loudly. Big chance missed there for Cleethorpes, and that's maybe the hope for Stocksbridge. If Cleethorpes do continue to miss these chances, it only takes one to get back into this. But that is going to be given right to a Cleethorpes player, and it's going to bounce a bit, but Finlaw's got himself onto the ball. He's going to take it to the right here. He's been followed all the way. He's going to knock it forward here, and he's just out to play there for a Cleethorpes throw. And it's back to what it's like in the first half after a decently bright start for Stocksbridge, where Cleethorpes are having all the ball, all the chances, and just Stocksbridge not looking in this game at all at the moment. So it's going to be the throw in here. Big long throw in here. It's headed up into the air by Goodwin. Turner's going to battle for it, but it's Shrimpton who wins the header. But Stocksbridge have now knocked one forward after that, and it's well claimed by Jackson as it bounced a bit awkwardly there. You could see Nodder was trying to nip in there and maybe cause a bit of trouble. So it's rolled down there by Jackson, who's cleared it away here to the right-hand side. Robertson takes the touch and passes it back to Lowe, who's going to send one down the right wing to chase for McMenemy. It's actually Flett who gets on the end of it. Flett's in the box, puts it sideways. It's gone all across goal, and it's hit the post. The Cleethorpes fans were cheering before it even got in. I think it was Lofts there that hit the post, and Cleethorpes are having all the chances at the moment. It's with Robertson now, about 30 yards out. Everyone thought that was in. Lowe here now on the right-hand side with Flett here. Puts the ball in, and Roxburgh's going to claim that one. And, well, that's a let-off for Cleethorpes, as it's cleared away by Roxburgh. Headed up into the air there by Cook, and Lowe's going to hook that one away. Godwin's going to try and stop it getting further afield. It goes sideways more, and it's going to be a throw-in to Cleethorpes there. And, well, it's dangerous for Stocksbridge right now. It could easily be 2 or 3-0 at this point, as McMenaby's chested the ball down there, passed it back here to McKay, and that's going to be cut out there by Fielding, who's cleared it away, but only back to Cleethorpes, and this is the problem. Stocksbridge are just not getting any time on the ball. They're not having any possession whatsoever, and it just feels like it's all Cleethorpes all the time. As Robert McMenemy, Fletterman tries to flick one through, but Turner stops that, and it's going to be blocked and go back to Roxburgh there. Just to let you know, it was a last-minute try, 79th-minute try that won it for Italy in that Six Nations thing by Eduardo Padovani, so I get to see a fancy name for once. So Roxburgh's going to clear that one out. Nodder's going to be the one who's targeted. Nodder's pushed over there, no free kick given. Finlaw's going to stop it going any further forward, pass it back for Fielding, who puts forward to Cross. Cross chests it down. Tries to get past Lowe, but Lowe's covering it well. He pass it back there, and Cross gets the block on. Partridge is going to try and get touch. He does, and it's going to, in the end, it's going to be Middleton who gets it away to Lofts. Lofts is going to try and put it forward a bit further, and it's going to be a throw-in to Cleethorpes. Sheffield have got one back against Liversidge, just to let you know. I'll see who scored that goal. So Rory Coleman penalty. So our former Steel scoring for Sheffield there. So it's a bit of a... Seems like the referee's just having a bit of talking to with the Cleethorpes man right now. It is 57 minutes gone in this game, and I'm looking at 61% possession Bridlington, and to be honest, it shocks me that it's not more with watching this game so far. To Cleethorpes. As Finlaw has the ball back, he's going to knock it forward here. It's just, this is the thing, Stockbridge aren't keeping the ball. They're knocking it forward for Nodder and Crofts or Partridge to chase, and it's just not even difficult work for the Cleethorpes defenders at this point. Lowe's got the ball here on the right hand side. Crofts is closing him down here now with Shrimpton has it back to Cooking. It's just, the closing down seems to be intermittent here by the Steels. As it's now gathered in midfield here with Robertson on the right for Cleethorpes here. He's got support on the right hand side by Lowe. It's passed to Lowe now. He's going to get it on the byline here, puts the ball in, and it's Lemon who has to, well, Turner, who stops it from getting any further, and it's another corner to Cleethorpes, and you just feel like it's coming for a second for Cleethorpes at the moment. Can be McKay there with the corner kick. So it's going to be McKay here with the corner kick. We've saw them almost score from one the last time they had one. This is the 8th corner of the game for Cleethorpes. Stocksbridge just have one in the first half. Roxburgh's punch is not confident. It's still in the box with Shrimpton now, but Goodwin puts a good tackle in. He puts it forward to Crofts. Crofts takes the touch. Back to Goodwin, puts it down for not a chase. It's out of play there. Again, it's just, that one was on the ground at the very least. You could see there was the ideas of some decent play there. And it's going to be one for Cleethorpes to retain ball here with Lowe. No, he takes shot to Topless now, back with Cuckoo, who's cleared it out. Play for Stocksbridge. That seems to be the first time Cleethorpes really put a foot wrong and given Stocksbridge an opportunity here. Because it does feel sometimes like they're just bossing the game. Trench is going to take the long throw down to Nodder. And Nodder's been now I think the referee not giving that one. Cross is going to try and close it down for a goal kick. Nodder was wrestled down there. I'm surprised the free kick wasn't given for that one. That is, I think, a poor decision on his part there. And Jackson will get the goal kick there after Nodder was wrestled down outside the box with no free kick given. So we'll see Jackson clear this one away. It's central, and it's going to be headed on there by Lofts, but Finlaw's gathered it up now. Can we see some decent play here? Finlaw, this is the thing, he's been almost tackled by Robertson there, and Finlaw in the end is forced to pass it back to Roxburgh. And I'll be honest, I can know what's going to happen, what Roxburgh's about to do. Actually, no, I don't. He's going to take it short to Lemon, so maybe we'll see some good passing here. Lemon going to take it long here for Turner Chase. The keeper's going long. It's flicked over the goalkeeper, and Crofts really should have committed there. It's cleared away by Cleethorpes before it goes over. It was knocked over there by Partridge. And in the end, I think Crofts should have been a bit more committed. And now McMenemy's put Robertson clear. Robertson's clear on goal. It's under Roxburgh. It's 2-0. And just after Stocksbridge have a good opportunity, Cleethorpes have scored and they're 2-0 ahead. Stocksbridge punished. It's poor, so you can't say it's not coming. It's frustrating after it's come after that great chance, and it's just frustrating in there because you've just seen if Crofts had committed, it would be 2-0 now. It would be 1-1, I mean, and then it's gone right to the other end, and Brodie Robertson's got his second in the game. And you just can't say it's not deserved because Cleethorpes have had all the chances, but in the end, that's what you do, you get punished. 196 fans here today at Stocksbridge Park Seals. Thank you for everyone who's attended this match so far. And well, it's a mountain to climb for Stocksbridge right now. It would be a miracle to get back in, especially the turnaround in performance they'd need. Finlaw, back to Lemon. Lemon's going to just take it on his own before putting one back for Partridge chase. Partridge got plenty of space on this right-hand side now. And then, I've got to criticise this. It may well have been offside, but the fact is, he's let Partridge make the run there and get onto the ball, even though it's very obvious he's getting onto the ball before doing the flag up. And I get why that's done in the higher up leagues when VAR's in play, because you let the game continue until maybe a goal's happened, because you can, if it is onside and the linesman's got it wrong, call back. But this is non-league, we don't have VAR. Surely he knows it's offside as soon as he's seen it. But that's what the linesman has decided on this occasion. I don't know how it was offside. I think it was a wrong decision anyway. But Jackson's cleared it right upfield there, and Goodwin's going to miss his kick there. Yeah, and in the end it's gone there to the midfield there, who's going to switch it for Cleethorpes. It's blocked that switching, but Cleethorpes still keep the ball. And Goodwin tries to get his tackle in onto Shrimpton, but instead it goes onto the left wing. The ball is in, it's going to go onto the right side where the two-time goal scorer Brodie Robertson is. Brodie Robertson's going to shoot, but it's at the near post and saved by Roxburgh. Brighouse are 2-0 up on Pickering Town. Soriano has scored again. So it's going to be Roxburgh here who's going to just take his time before clearing this one out. So be headed out by Cook onto left side with McKay. McKay's going to continue with it here. Try and send it on, but he's cut out by Lemon there, and Lemon's going to clear it out of play for it's almost a throw-in. Cleethorpes have kept it in here, and it's with Shrimpton on the left-hand side, and that horn is irritating. And it's good passing here by Stockbridge, and they've won the ball with this harassment here. Turner's trying to clip it centrally, but it's low. He's going to pass it back to Jackson, who's cleared it upfield. Turner's going to be the one to try and get onto the end of it. He gets the touch. He's been covered here well by Robertson. And Robertson's going to allow it to go out to play. And in the end, it's going to be Low here. Low is going to have a throw in here on the right-hand side. It's 2-0 to Cleethorpes here with 64 minutes gone. Stocksbridge are bringing Nick Guest on. And Stocksbridge do get a throw in after the ball bounces in play for a bit. And it looks like it's going to be Nat Crofts coming off. There's Trench long throw here. And Nodder's thrown around again. Josh Nodder just seems to be a bit like one of those old Hulk Hogan wrestling toys you used to have in the 90s with the way he's being thrown around. Lemon gets onto it on the right-hand side. He beats his man McKay there, Lemon. He is forced backwards a bit though, puts it through here. Partridge is going to try and get in the end of it. He does, he's on the right-hand side here on the byline. Cuts inside. He should have taken the first pass, and the second pass is blocked away. Partridge is going to get back onto the end of it though. He's been forced into the corner there. There's no one really helping him. And in the end, the tackle goes in and it's a throw into Stocksbridge. Lemon's going to take the throw. It's into the box here with Nodder. Nodder turns and volleys, and it's well over. And Liversidge are 3-1 up on Sheffield FC now. And it looks like
still substitution of West number 11, Nathaniel Crofts. Is 15.
So yeah, that's a substitute as Nicky Guest comes on to make another substitute appearance, his third one for us. And Nat Crofts is coming off for us in this game. So So it's that horn is irritating if they're going to keep blaring. I'm going to be honest. But so Nick Guest has come on to try and see if the rest Stocksbridge can rescue anything out of this game. As Jackson looks to clear out. Jackson clears the ball out here. It's aimed towards the forward here. Cooksey looks like he's going to try and get 100. It actually bounces before Lofts heads it onto leftwards to McMenemy. McMenemy is going to beat his man here. Gets the loss on the left here. The first cross is blocked. It's now back here. It's with Topless here. Passes it to the right here with Flett. Flett is going to take his time before finding Low on the overlap on the right. Puts the ball in. And it's Cooksey with a crucial clearance. Another corner for Cleethorpes. So another corner kick here. So Cleethorpes with an opportunity to make it 3-0. Stocksbridge haven't lost 3-0 here since August when Liversedge beat us by that number. So corner kick here. Everyone in the 6-yard area for this one. And it's not going to clear the first man, but Finlaw's going to knock it out. So we are on magic number 10 now for the Owls. And they're going to have a short option here this time. But Loss went for the short option. He's going to have a run and go right back now. So now it goes in. And again, it's the same sort of thing. Finlaw clears in the first man. Cleethorpes going to be the first onto it, though, with Lofts here on the right wing. And he's well tackled here. And now it's Nicky Guest here who's having a run here. In the end, and he's fouled there on the halfway line on the counter-attack there. And that is a bit more direct play that you want to see from Stocksbridge if they have a chance of getting back into this game. So it's going to go back here for a free kick. It looks... We'll see if Stocksbridge can get back into this one. It is 68 minutes gone in this game. 2-0 to Cleethorpes Town. Down as Finlaw here. And it's just taking a bit of time as the referee's not happy with the way that Flett is too close to him. I think actually, for once, the Cleethorpes player does have a point on this one, but Finlaw's going to put the ball in, and it's cleared before it gets into the box there. And Flett's going to be the first man onto it. He's going to try and marshal it before clearing it out to play, and it bashes onto the roof of our stadium. Finlaw is going to throw it downward towards Guest, and Guest has got it on the left-hand side. He's going to get Finlaw here. Finlaw's going to clip the ball in. It's evaded everyone and gone out for a goal kick, but I may take a break from the commentary because to take that horn off him soon, I'll be honest. Because it's not a fun thing. It's quite irritating. So, it's going to go back here for Jackson to take another goal kick. So, yeah, can someone take the horn off him, please? Jackson clears it up, and it's just going to go right out to play for Stocksbridge here, so get the ball back. And this seems to be Stocksbridge actually having some keeping the ball for a bit here. As Trench is going to take a few steps forward, and he eventually does throw it forward. It goes to Goodwin, who's going to try and get in the box. It's cleared on the edge of the box. Turner tries to keep it in, but eventually Cleethorpes do clear it away. McMenemy's holding the ball up well for them before he turns and gets onto the right where Robertson is. Robertson's got plenty of time. He's going to cut inside before passing it to Topless. Topless is going to get onto the left there now with Shrimpton. Shrimpton's going to move into the box here. Now he's on the edge of the box and he's well tackled, and now Finlaw will get the ball on the right, and he's going to send one for Guest to chase here. Guest is going to get a touch onto it and knock it off the Cleethorpes man for a throw-in to Stocksbridge here, right on the edge of the Cleethorpes area. So I think we've looked a bit better since Guest has come on now. We'll see if any subs are going to get made. Maybe Tinker or O'Connor coming on later. Right, Lemon here on the right-hand side to take the throw-in. We'll see if we can get this ball into the box now and cause a bit of trouble for him when we've not really caused yet. Lemon, long throw in, headed on, but it's going to be claimed by Jackson. And Jackson's going to take his time here with this. So they are obviously going to wind down any minute now to make sure that Cleethorpes go to travel back to Lincolnshire with all 3 points. It is the 71st minute, and Jackson does eventually clear the ball up. I think he's getting caught in the sun a bit, as I can see Fielding trying to cover his eyes to get that one, but it's going to bounce first before Fielding does get handled to, but only to Shrimpton. And he's tackled her well, and Finlaw's going to try and get the ball away. Finlaw is doing very well before he's tackled again for the second time, and now Robertson gets it on the right wing. Robertson pass it through to Topless on the right. Topless going to get it centrally to Robertson. He evades the ball. It's in the 6-yard area before it's Flett who hits it well wide. It must have come off a Stocksbridge man though there. And it's a corner kick, a number 11 for Cleethorpes for the corners. So, just some scorelines to update. Frickley are beating Bridlington 1-0. It's Bradley Wells there in that relegation 6-pointer. Stockton are 3-0 up on Ossett. Goals from Kevin Hayes and Adam Nicholson. And Sheffield have got one back against Liversidge as that corner's just gone right out to play and hit the side netting. Sheffield have got one back against Liversidge. Manassi Kayanga there. So Liversidge winning 3-2 against Sheffield. Making it a game there over in near Bradford. As it's going to be for Oxford to take this goal kick there.
196.
So it's going to be cleared up there, headed down there by Middleton. Finlaw here will get the ball from that, pass it out rightwards to Turner, maybe just a bit too far Turner, and McKay's able to clear it away. It's just a throw into Stocksbridge now. Now as Lemon's going to send a long throw forward, it's headed up into the air by McKay. Low heads it away, and it's going to go right back to McKay, takes a short option, and now it is booted away, but only to Trench, who puts it forward here for Nodder to try and get on the end of. Headed up into the air by Low backwards, but it's claimed by Jackson. So it is still just 2-0 here to Cleethorpes with 73 minutes gone. Jackson's goal kick is going to actually be almost kept in by Brodie Robertson. Instead, he actually doesn't really help matters. He means the throw is going to be a bit further upfield. It's 3-0 to Brighouse now against Pickering. As the throw is taken short, it's gone under Turner's feet, and Cleethorpes are able to clear it. But Fielding is going to be, it's behind Fielding, but Fielding has got it now. I'm going to get it to Finlaw there. Pass it cross field to Cooksey. Cooksey's going to just carry the ball a bit forwards. He's on his halfway line before he clips on forward to Guest. Guest is going to try and get onto the right wing there. He's going to go forward here. Partridge has got it. Partridge's shot is blocked and over. It's a corner kick though, because that was over thanks to the leg of a Cleethorpes man. And Partridge, just his hard. You do have to respect the hard work Ben Partridge puts in these games. And you do wonder if I do hope he will keep his place where Mangum makes his return. And I think Mangum's definitely going to make his return next Saturday when we are travel away to Lincoln United. So Josh Nodder here is going to take the corner. And what an opportunity here to make a grandstand finish here for Stocksbridge. Nodder's corner in, it's going to go to the near post, and it's claimed easily by Jackson. There. So Jackson will have the ball, and he is taking his time for getting the ball away here. It's now 4-0 between Brighouse and Pickering. Soriando's got his hat-trick there. So cleared away here by Jackson, and it's going to be caught under the feet of Robertson. So Trench clears away, but only to Lowe, clears it out for a throw-in. And this is probably the best passage of play we're seeing from Stocksbridge, because we are keeping it more in their half. And we obviously have some opportunities, and we had only our second corner of the game. Trench takes a long throw forward to Partridge. He's being just dragged down by Lowe there. The referee has not given a single one of those where even though there's two hands on the chest. Shrimpton's poor touch is caught out by Guest here, passing it back to Turner now with Trench here, tries to find Partridge, but Lowe cuts it out. It's a throw into Stocksbridge. Back to Trench here. Trench takes it up to Guest, who flicks it onto Turner. Turner's broke through, and it's a shoulder barge there from Middleton that stops Turner from breaking in to take the chance. I think, and it's going to be nothing given. There are a chance of cheat from Pickering. It's not that, it's just physical football. I think it was a fair decision from the ref there, but not a dive. But it's cleared away there by Jackson, headed back down from Pickering. It's going to go out for a by Pickering by Cleethorpes. It's going to be a throw in to Cleethorpes though. And Cleethorpes have it here. It's with Shrimpton now in an advanced position. Passes it across the box to Topless, who's going to get it with Lowe on the overlap. Now on the right with Robertson. Robertson passes it short to Lofts. Lofts in the box. Robertson's in the box. Takes a shot. Side netting. So it's still 2-0 here to Cleethorpes. Has been Stocksbridge's best passage of the game. 76 minutes gone, but probably a bit too late now, really. Late unless, well, as we have seen it, so let's not have our hopes die too yet. We are going to see a clearance here from Roxburgh now from this goal kick. Roxburgh's going to clear it upfield. Lowe is going to get the head onto it and it's flicked on there by Topless, but only going to go out to play on the far hand of the pitch there for which where Lemon's going to throw it on and it's going to be headed back out by McKay. Actually, it's going to be kept in play here by Lowe, and he's done very well to get it that far advanced. The pass has gone through right to Flett as well. And he's going to try and crib it across to Robertson. The Trencher's header doesn't get away. Now Robertson's plenty of space on the right-hand side. Plays it across the ball. The ball's missed by Cleethorpes, but it's gathered here on the left-hand side. But the tackle from Goodwin is in, and it goes to Shrimpman, who's going to put it across there for Robertson. Robertson here has it on the right-hand side here. Plays it across goal, and it's good. That second pass is cleared away, but Cleethorpes still have it. So we're going to go now to Topless on the right-hand side. Topless is going to put that ball in there, but it's too high and it's out for a goal kick. So it's going to be a goal kick here as a substitute comes on. It's going to be Jack Tinker coming on for the Steels for Michael Trench. It's Stocksbridge's second sub of the day. We've not seen Cleethorpes make a sub at all in this game. I don't think they really need to with the way they've been playing. They've been a very impressive performance from them. And Tinker is going to make his substitute appearance. Be good to see if his speed on that left-hand side will help them out at all in this game. We have seen him come on in games as substitute and really help, really link up the attack when he's doing his overlaps. As he is a defender, he's willing to get forward and he's a quick lad and all. Right, Roxburgh clears it up field, headed forward by Cleethorpes here. It's with Robertson, who passes it back and it's clipped forward now for McManamy to chase, but Fielding is going to clear it away. Not very far though, and he's put it right back into the box, but this time Turner gets it away with a bit more distance. It goes to McKay here. McKay on the left-hand side, he's moving forward at quite a pace, but he's forced to pass it back to Topless here. Puts it to Lofts now, who gets it onto this left here with Flett, and he's evaded a few people. It's onto the byline, and in the end his cross is quite weak, and Cooks is able to pass it away. And he put it forward here now, and it's going to go all the way to the halfway line where it's put back forward here by Cleethorpes in the box now, but got Tinker watching it, and Tinker's given a bit of a shove by McMenemy for good measure, but it is a goal kick for Stocksbridge. Pickering have got one back through Danny Holdsworth, so it's 4-1 there against Brighouse. And Stockton are 4-0 up on Ossett, Shane Henry scoring there. As Cleethorpes look to make their first substitution of the game, as Curtis Morrison comes on for Luke Lofts. So Lofts has had a good game here today. Going to make his way. Curtis Morrison going to come on for the last 10 minutes of this game. We are in the 80th minute now. Is it 2-0 to Cleethorpes Town? So it's Roxburgh here will take the goal kick here. As we see Roxburgh's going to click it onto the left side. It's aimed towards Partridge. Lowe's the one who gets the header on, heads it forward, and Morrison Heads it forward on for McMenemy to chase. McMenemy gets the first touch. Roxburgh kicks it away, though he came out of his box to do that. Dangerous. Guest heads it onto Goodwin here. Goodwin on the left-hand side. Well tackled there by Topless. Long throw in here. Headed away by Lowe. And Shipman puts it forward, and Lemon's going to knock it forward, but only for Lowe to head it backwards for his own goalkeeper. Good job the keeper was aware that was going backwards, or it's been an easy corner for Stocksbridge. In the end, Jackson is aware of it, and it's going to be in his arms. And the game wilds its way away, and Cleethorpes continue to head towards 3 points, barring something big from Stocksbridge. As it's headed on here, Curtis Morrison has got it now. Bounce right to Robertson. Robertson's found Morrison here on the right wing, being closed down by Finlaw. He's going to try and bait Finlaw and get into the box. Finlaw gets the final touch, and it's back with the keeper, Roxburgh, now. So, Roxburgh's going to claim it. So, through to some of the scores, we'll update you on the league table, because obviously we might see some changes in the league table, how it is. And we don't, actually, as I say that. And it's because Cleethorpes just cleared that one away. Lincoln will be getting a vital point, though, before we face them next week. And Bridlington are losing 1-0, so they're going tied on points again in that relegation battle. As Tinker's going to get his first touch on the ball. His first pass is blocked there, but it's going to Turner here. Turner's going to pass it back to Finlaw. Finlaw is going to take his time before trying to get it across the pitch here, but it's McKay who heads it actually all right back to Turner. And it's bounced away eventually, and Turner tries to get on the end of that one, but he can't in the end. And now Fielding's having a tussle with Jack and McMenemy, and in the end Fielding wins that. He's going to clip it forward for Partridge, but Lowe cuts it out. It's with Finlaw now, though. Finlaw's going to try the cross-field pass towards Lemon there, but Lemon just goes under his feet, and he beats his man there, Lemon now. Lemon's kept the ball, he's in the box. Lemon tries to get across, and it just bounces wrong for Stocksbridge there, and it goes to Jackson, and it's the best play from Lemon all game, attacking-wise. And in the end, though, it just goes harmlessly to Jackson. Good play, though, from Jordan Lemon there, though, to create that opportunity. As just Jordan Lemon seems to have a few words with one of their players, a few crosswords. Jackson clears it up there. Ball bounces, it's very low. It's gone right to one of their players, though, and they try to find Morrison, but it's cut out there by Goodwin. Goodwin's going to race onto it as well. Tries to keep it in with his back heel, it doesn't work. It's thrown for Cleethorpes here as we get closer and closer towards the end of the game. It's 83 minutes gone so far. And as we see, there's going to be one more substitution. Alex O'Connor coming on now, and Cooksey heads that away. Goodwin's going to pass it centrally to Fielding. Fielding's got some space moving in too. Instead, he tries the long ball here for Partridge to chase. It's bounced quite well for Partridge as well. Partridge has gone at the end of it. Partridge shot is blocked. Partridge's still there. He's got Guest in the middle. He's been covered well. Tries to pass it back to Nodder, and it's cut out well by Cleethorpes. So, caught. I think he's actually throwing there. Forcing it held up really well for Partridge there. It's well saved by Jackson. It's Jackson's best save for the game, but it was almost 2-1 and almost a very fun end to this game. Here instead, it's just going to be a throw-in for Lemon to take. They've got Stocksbridge are throwing men forward here. Yeah. And he's good. Well, he's not got a short option, so we know it's going to be a Rory Delap special. Throws it right in there, and then Jackson's come out to claim it. And that really, Stocksbridge didn't do a good enough job making sure Jackson couldn't come out by blocking his path. There. So Jackson's here at the moment. He's taking his time. You can't blame him. In what has not been the best game ever. Cleared away here. Headed away by Fielding though, but it's only going to be covered by Shrimpton here, who passes it back to McKay. McKay's going to take a touch for kicking it forwards, and it's going to be headed on by McMenemy, but then Fielding clears it, which is higher than it is long. There, Lowe gets the header forward, and it's knocked on by Topless. Fielding gets it this time, and Fielding's going to clear on, and Guest is going to try and get into it. Headed away by Cleethorpes. This time McMenemy is going to control it, pass it back to Flett. Flett's going to try and find Morrison in that long pass, but it's going to go harmlessly back to Roxburgh. Children have got one back against Marsk. It's Connor Smith scoring there. Oh no, it's Marsk getting the goal actually, so sorry about that. But yeah, it's 2-1 there anyway, so Nodder tries to get the pass to Lemon. He does. Lemon's going to take touch for an off forward for Turner. Chase is going to actually be huge getting onto it. He's pushed it a bit, but no free kick given. The referee's not been given any of that in this game. It has been.
Substitution replacing number 4, Sam Finlaw. It's 14.
Finlaw comes off for Alex O'Connor here.
Cleethorpes substitution replacing number 3, Lawrence McKay. It's 16, Harry Middleton.
So yeah, 2 substitutions there. Sam Finlaw's coming off for Alex O'Connor, and we're also seeing Lawrence McKay come off for Harry Middleton. So here's the one thing: the referee has been mostly solid, but it just to feel like one of the things is that their defenders are getting away with any shove or hold on the Stocksbridge players, which is a bit frustrating because they are playing physically, which is fair enough, but it just means that they've given license to them and it has stopped any release from the Stocksbridge players. Anyway, O'Connor's come on now, see if he can get to change the game in any sort of way. There isn't long left to do it though, only 3 minutes. It's the 87th minute now, is it being 2-0 to Cleethorpes Town. And Cleethorpes have it here, and enough forward for McMenemy to chase. And it's bounced favourably for McMenemy. He's in the box there, but Fielding does a great job muscling him away from that. In the end, he clears it out. And he's going to go to Guest. Guest is going to try and hold the ball up here. He gets it a good bounce then. He's still ahead, but he's forced backwards almost to his own box. In the end, he's forced to clear it away, and it is gone to Topless here. He's going to carry it a long ways in the box. Well, he can pass it to Morrison here on the left-hand side. Morrison here with Topless now on the left again. And he's well tackled there. It's out for for a throw-in, I think, there. Thought he might have been a corner there for a second, but no, it's a throw-in. Brighouse are now 5-0 up on Pickering. There. So another goal in that game as Brighouse keep. So it's a long throw in, and it's bounced off a Cleethorpes man in the box, and we gathered there by Cooksey, who gets out for another throw near the corner flag there. As we get closer and closer towards the end of the game, and Topless is taking his time before taking this throw in. And taking the rare few steps back. It's gone to Shrimpton here. Here, pass back to Topless, now for Shrimpton. Shrimpton's going to put the ball in the box. It's cleared away by Fielding. But it looks like it's only going to go to Ben Middleton here but he's to Chevy. Nodder boots that one out of play and into the other field. So it's going to go right back to Cleethorpes here as we get closer and closer towards the end of this match. Not long to go at all in this one, and it has been an underwhelming performance from Stocksbridge. The long ball goes into the box there for Cleethorpes. Goes back, Shrimpton's got it though, passes it back to Harry Middleton, who's put it forward. It's going to be chased by Morrison, the other substitute, but Cooksey heads it out so he doesn't get a touch onto the ball. Throwing to Cleethorpes here. Pickering have got one back, it's 5-1 there, so they've got a consolation at the very least. And it's a quiet end to this game with not much happening. We throw back to Middleton here. Now Cleethorpes have it here, and he's well tackled, and it's put forward by Lemon. And now it's with Nodder here, who passes it back to Goodwin, who puts it forward, but that is not strong enough, and it's intercepted by Topless, who puts a long ball forward for McMenemy to chase, but he's offside there. And the ball's going to go back for Roxburgh. It's just not been a good enough performance today from Stocksbridge. It's been disappointing there. And what can I say? It's just not good enough today. Cleethorpes have been the better side. Roxburgh's cleared it out. Nodder gets a touch, but it's not a good enough touch, and it's cleared away there by Shrimpton. Fielding's going to put it right back in with that big ball. Nodder gets a almost favourable touch. In the end, it's cleared. Now it's going to be... Oh, it's a poor there by Cooksey, but he goes caught under his feet a bit. In the end, it's knocked back, and it's going to be 3 minutes added time in this game as we enter stoppage time now. It's going to be O'Connor on the ball. First time I've seen him on the ball. He's going to try and beat his man on that right-hand side. He's put out for a throw into Stocksbridge, so some positive play from Alex O'Connor there. So Lemon, we'll see if he just puts a long throw in here to try and, in the end, he's going to throw it right back to Nodder, who's gone very deep here, noticeably deep, and he's going to pass it on left to Tinker here on the left. Tinker's going to take it forward. Tinker tries to get the pass through, it's blocked, and then Partridge tries to get into it, and the two most half-hearted slide tackles you'll see there, and it's now a throw in here, which Tinker's going to take. Take shot to Goodwin, back to Tinker. Tinker is forced backwards. He's running backwards at the moment. Tries to get through to Partridge. He's intercepted. Tinker gets the neck stuck in. And it's another throw into Stocksbridge here. So Tinker here is going to throw it shot to Goodwin here. Goodwin gets it through to Partridge here. Partridge is just almost getting to the box. Trying to find some space to put the ball in. He goes down quite weakly. No penalty definitely for that one. And it's cleared away. And Cooksy's going to get it back here with that clearance. He's going to pass it back to Roxburgh. Roxburgh's going to take his time on this ball before clearing it upfield for Fielding to head up, who's going in a more advanced position. Fielding now as they try and chase some sort of goal and any sort of way back. Curtis Morrison is on the left-hand side. You've got plenty of space to move into. Morrison is going to try and beat his man here on the left-hand side, but I think he's quite happy going into that corner flag, which is exactly what he's going to do in the 92nd minute, and in the end he's gone a bit too far. It's going to be a goal kick to Stocksbridge. In a local game, Winterton have beaten Penistone Church 2-1, as Cleethorpes make their last sub, with Josh Smaller coming on for Ben Middleton. So Cleethorpes then making a final sub, as we wait for what could well be the last goal kick of the game. We are about to tick over that 93rd minute mark on what has been a good performance from Cleethorpes and just an underwhelming one from Stocksbridge. Cleared up by Roxburgh. Guest dropped off it, it's headed away by Cleethorpes. Cooksey gets it, appeals for handball, and the appeal for handball is given. And instead of the free kick, it's going to be full time here. 2-0 to Cleethorpes Town. You can't say Cleethorpes didn't deserve it. 2 goals on either side of the half by Brodie Robertson, who's the standout performer in the game. 2 clever finishers. Stocksbridge not good enough in the game, and it's just underwhelming. And just to let you know, there's some breaking news from the pitching in Northern Premier League West. Kendal Town have been relegated. Next up for Stocksbridge is an away game at Lincoln United. Next home game is in a fortnight against Dunstan. That'll be our final home game of the season. A disappointing performance. We'll see you next week, where we'll hopefully be better than that. All right, thank you very much for listening to us today.